now.
Good evening, everybody. You're very welcome to this call. And this evening, I have an opportunity to speak with a good friend of mine, Pope McElvey. And I hope to get this correct as I'm
You got it?
McDermott. Yeah.
Yes.
So I have an opportunity to have a conversation with Pope this evening just to pick his brain, if you like, in relation to the company that we're involved with, CTFO. And not only just the company that we're involved with, but the products that we have and why we're industry leaders and why going forward he sees this company as being the place to be, not only just for people that's starting out in the industry, but for distinguished people that's been in the industry for many, many years. In fact, six-figure earners who are now leaving their companies and coming back to join this company. So, Bob, I'm looking forward to the discussion this evening, big time. First of all, you're 40 years in the industry. Plus, I have to put the plus part in, yeah. And you come out of retirement to join this company. So tell us about it, please. We're all ears.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Des. I appreciate the opportunity for us to have this conversation because I'm very, very passionate about what we're doing here. I did come out of retirement because of my passion for what this plant is and we're talking about the hemp plant. Which is a plant that can do so many things for our planet. I believe, and I have believed since the mid-90s, that the hemp plant is the solution to most of the environmental and health problems that we have in the world. And so for many, many years, I have been involved in advocating for hemp, but it was only just recently in January, in fact, of this year, that I became aware of CTFO, a company that had already been around for several years. The founders of the company had actually been involved in the network marketing industry going back many, many years, back into the 90s. But that I became aware that they were about to launch a very, very broad line of CBD products from the hemp plant. I got very excited about that. So excited that I made the decision to come out of retirement, get involved with CTFO, and here we are. Very, very excited to be involved and happy to be able to talk to you about it too.
Sure. And then, of course, in your 40 years that you've been involved with the company, and I've spoken to you on several occasions, you have emphasized the fact that this has been the most lucrative compensation plan in any company you've ever seen in those 40 years.
There's no question about it. The compensation plan is the most exciting one that I've ever seen, and I've literally studied and reviewed hundreds of them over the years. I haven't got involved in all those companies, but I've looked at their compensation plans, and this one is one that literally anyone at any level of activity in the business can be successful with. Somebody wants to come in and they just want to earn a few $100s a month or, for a few €100 a month, they're able to do that. If they want to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars in our company, the compensation plan definitely allows for that. It's a very fair, very balanced compensation plan, and it has some unique features in it that made it possible for it to be copyrighted. So no other company can ever copy what we have with this comp plan. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, and something that I have to absolutely emphasize is I was on a call with one of the CEOs, Mike Kahn, and he spoke about the fact that because the three CEOs of the company have been in the multi-level marketing industry for over 90 years combined, with millions and millions and millions of pounds in sales and the products and what they've done, that they actually saw the pitfalls, that why people failed in this industry. And one of the key things they've done, which I absolutely love, was allow people to register free of charge, okay, so that they could evaluate the company and the products. They could get their referral link. They could get unlimited training and support, send out the referral link to their friends and colleagues that's looking to buy CBD oil, yeah? And once the purchase is made, they get paid. So in actual fact, without ever spending a single penny with this company, you can earn money. That is unheard of in the industry. Would you agree with me?
It's one of the things I love about the way they structured this. They had come out of many years of experience as distributors in network marketing before they became company owners. And what they wanted to do was they wanted to create a level playing field so that everybody that got involved with their company would be able to succeed. One of the ways that they did that was they made the decision that it would be free to join the company, as you said, and that without ever purchasing anything, the associate would be able to earn commissions on all their personally enrolled customers and associates that came in with them. So literally, someone can join our company and start promoting, giving people their referral link. Those people purchase the product, and that associate will get paid on all those purchases, even though they may not have purchased the product themselves. Now, I have to say that if you're going to be serious about being involved with this business, you have to be a product of the product, which means that you have to use the product. You have to be able to talk about it from your own personal experience. If you don't do that, your success will be limited. So it is for your own benefit necessary for you to use the products and experience the product, but it's not required in order to get paid at that initial level of activity. And then even if you decide to go big with this business, the most you will ever be required to spend in a single month is less than $50 in order to fully qualify in the entire compensation plan. Des, most of the companies that I see out there are requiring people to spend hundreds of dollars a month in order to stay qualified. So this is a really, really important point to make.
Let's be clear here. So there's free registration. There's no upfront cost. You're not committed to a monthly auto ship. Okay. So
That's
you
right.
can actually join for free. Okay. Free registration. You get in there, you get your referral site, you get full support, you get training, you get access to our Facebook pages to help you to build your business. But here's the key thing as far as I'm concerned. And I know you said that you want to be a product of the product. Of course you do. But at the end of the day, what has happened in the industries before that has caused them to fail? I convinced you to come into the company. I convinced you to spend your hard-earned money to buy the product up front. In some cases, maybe spend $1,000. I convinced you to sign up for an ownership of maybe $100 a month or whatever it may be. So after 2 months, maybe 3 months, all of a sudden you had a problem with one of your bills. What's the first thing that's going to come to the wall? It's going to be your ownership. You're going to cancel it. What's happened next is that you're going to complain the product doesn't work or whatever it may be because you feel embarrassed. So what this company is doing, and correct me if I'm wrong, is saying instead of going through the front door, we take you through the back door. So you come in, you earn money with the company, and after you make some money, you're going to buy the product, because in the meantime, you're going to have access to all of the testimonials. And thank you, I have been on your Facebook page, which you have put together, Pope, which is absolutely phenomenal, with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of actual testimonials from real people using the product. And once they come on board, they read all these testimonials, they can see, they then will buy the product once they have earned money. Isn't that amazing? Am I seeing this right, or am I missing something?
No, you're seeing it exactly right, and that's exactly what the three founders of the company talk about all the time. They want to make it easy for people to get involved and start earning money with this company. We've seen companies over the years, and certainly after all my years in this industry, I've seen so many companies who put in hurdles that have to be jumped by people before they can earn a penny. And that's not the way it is with our company. Plus, Des, we have the most exciting products that exist in network marketing.
That's where I was coming to. Yeah.
Good. Let's talk about product.
Yeah. Fantastic. Now, I understand already, because I've tried the product myself. I've been a user of the product. I've had several. I want to share this story with you, and I want to share the story with my listeners. And I know that I will be sharing this recording and our conversation with this particular person. But I was contacted through a colleague of mine, somebody I'd never met before, who was really suffering extreme pain with MS. And in actual fact, I think I've showed you the actual the text message format. I don't know how much more I can suffer with the pain from MS. I referred her on to the CBD oil. She ordered it, her and her sister for another issue, but she ordered it. And after 2 days taking the product, sent me a text message with a teddy bear jumping across the screen going, yeehaw,
Yeah.
it's working. And 2 days later, I got a text message from her saying, I have no pain, my head is clear, and I can now focus. I feel like I'm back to the way I was. Oh my God. That's all I can say. To me, Pope, when you can actually send somebody to a product, send somebody to a company to buy a product, and they do, and they get that sort of results out of it, that is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that to me, it's about the product. And I think we all should lead with the product. But 100%. And your testimonials on your page, as I know, as I said, are just specifically for that. But I want you to, if you could, please. We've had fantastic products, but you were at the what we call the gala here in Ireland. Yeah, you called it
Yes. Right.
over there. Okay. Now I want you to elaborate on the products, the new products. That is absolutely, and again, we have the exclusivity on some of these products that makes us an industry leader without any doubt, and why we will be an industry leader going forward. Please tell our audience about those products.
Well, of course, we have great products across the board, but one of the exciting things about CTFO and the founders of our company is that these people are very, very forward thinking. And they're wanting to put us in the best possible position to affect people's lives with the products that we have. Everything that we have works. Every single product, our CBD oils, and we have a variety of them and variety of potencies that people can select from. They're excellent. But just at this last gala that I attended in Las Vegas just a few weeks ago, the company announced the introduction of a new product, a new CBD oil product that literally is going to revolutionize the CBD industry, because our company, CTFO, will be the only network marketing company in the world that has this particular technology that converts oil-based CBD into water-soluble CBD. That product is called 10X Pure. And 10X Pure is produced by a company that was approached by, according to the CEO of that company, approached by literally all of the network marketing CBD companies and non-network marketing CBD companies out there to try to get this technology. But this company chose CTFO because they could see that CTFO was the company to be with in the industry. They could have chosen to go with any company, but they gave us the exclusive for 10X Pure. What does this do? 10X Pure takes a 500 milligram, for example, a 500 milligram CBD oil product that delivers about 10 milligrams per dose of CBD, and increases that delivery by up to 7 to 10 times the potency. Wow. And it does that because of the oil, the fact that it is water soluble. So it's instantly and completely absorbed into the system. This is a phenomenal discovery and a phenomenal technology that we have now, because now what we're going to be able to do is provide somebody with a 500 milligram CBD oil that has the same efficiency in the body of between 3,500 and 5,000 milligrams of CBD. We're going to be able to take our 1,500 milligram 10X Pure CBD oil products, and it will deliver the equivalence of between 10,500 and 15,000 milligrams of CBD. Now, this is phenomenal because we're talking about very, very, very high potency that is going to have a dramatic effect on the health of people, especially people that are dealing with debilitating diseases. But even for people who are just going to use it for maintaining good health, the cost effectiveness of using the 10X Pure is just phenomenal, Des. So that's one of them. There are a number of new products that were introduced. I will mention one other because this
Right,
other
just,
is
just
one
before
that,
you, just sorry, Pope, just before you move on, that I
okay,
mean, it. I mean, I've read up on this, and we're talking about the bioavailability of the actual product, and it's
that's right.
oxygenated,
Yes,
which allows it to go into the bloodstream faster and get into your cellular level. That
that's
is
right.
pretty. That is pretty incredible.
Yeah,
Absolutely pretty incredible. And
yeah,
and you know, I know it might be a little bit confusing for some people listening here, listen to it. All you're saying is try the product, get yourself in there. Now is the time to be part of this company because big things are happening. Now, I
big,
know you're
big,
going to
big.
tell us, and I had to stop you, and I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No,
But
that's all right.
the
I'm
next
glad you
product,
made that point.
I did that purposely.
Yeah,
Because
I know, and I'm glad you made that point.
the next
Yeah,
product you're going to tell us about is an industry that is untapped, right? And
yes,
it's in relation to hair growth because I've done my homework on this, I've done my research on this, and there is so many people that cannot afford to because you need a big bank account if you want to grow your hair back. You need a
yeah.
big bank account if you want to, but you're going to tell us something different. I'm excited. Please go.
Yeah, well, this is a four-step hair growth program with CBD and a special ingredient called anacaine. Anacaine has been shown to increase hair growth by 78% in just a 3-month period of time. And actually, what we're hearing from people who have been testing this product in our company is that it works even faster than that. So we're talking about a product, and it's 4 different products. We recommend that people use all of them. They're available individually, but we recommend that people use all 4 products in the program just as it is designed. And you know, we're entering into a marketplace that is absolutely vast. Whereas you said, Des, people are spending thousands and thousands of dollars to get their hair to grow back. We can do it. Literally, we're going to be able to provide a product that for a few $100s, the people are going to get their hair back. Now, I'm just make a point here, and that is that this product is not just for men. One of the things that we see as we age is that men's hair thins, but so do women's hair thin. And of course, women are probably a little bit more vain about that than some men are. And they want to be able to stop the hair loss and get their hair growing again. So this is a great product for both men and women. And it really sets us apart. Both the 10X Pure and this 4-step hair growth program with anacaine and CBD sets us apart from any other CBD company out there, either network marketing or non-network marketing. No one else is going to have this.
Amazing, amazing, Pope. But there's something else I want to ask you about as well. I know another product that was launched at your gala event as well, gummies. Now,
Gummies. Yes.
yeah, I mean because obviously it's important. How do you get your kids to actually take the CBD oil? And this
Yes.
is fantastic. You just it's no different. They go out there, take their candy, their sweets, as we call them over here. You call them candy, we call them sweets. They
Yeah.
just take them, and they're getting the benefits of the CBD oil every day. And that's fantastic.
That's it. And they're delicious. We were able to get samples of the gummies at the gala, and of course now they're available for people to order. But one of the great things about the gummies is that each individual gummy delivers 20 milligrams of CBD. So this is phenomenal because now it's a way to get your kids taking it. But I got to tell you, I think a lot of adults are going to be using gummies too because they're really good.
Sure, sure. And the other thing, Pope, that I definitely want to cover here, there will be people who will be watching this tonight, right? And they think there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to be taking CBD oil. How foolish can they possibly be? Does any of us know what's going on inside our body until it actually happens and something snaps? There's some fantastic videos in relation to the body and about the balance of the body and by taking medication, what's happens and everything else. We'll not go into that. But why would you wait until something actually happens and you end up in intensive care, you end up in hospital, when you know that by taking the CBD oil you can balance your body? And let's be clear. If you and I were to describe exactly what CBD oil does, it balances the body. And when the body is balanced, it can heal itself of anything, and that includes cancer. Am I correct in making that statement?
Absolutely. When the body is balanced, it's able to deal with any kind of health challenge. Here's the thing that I want to add to what you just said, Des. We all have what is called an endocannabinoid system. Now, I don't want to get too technical with this, but I want people to understand that this is a system within the body. It's just like the immune system, the digestive system, the circulatory system. The endocannabinoid system is a anatomical system within the body, which consists of receptors on our cells. These receptors are designed to receive CBD. Now, we produce a little bit of it ourselves, but as we age, we produce less and less of it. The body needs the cannabinoids, the CBD, in order to activate this balancing within the body, or what we call bringing the body into homeostasis. When the body is in homeostasis or stasis or in balance, that's when the body can heal itself completely. I will tell you that the ECS system has only been discovered since the 80s, and there's, of course, a tremendous amount of research on this. But one of the doctors who has been very, very interested and very involved with CBD for a while is a cardiac surgeon by the name of Dr. David Allen. And I just want to share a quick quote with you about what he said about how our ECS, our endocannabinoid system, is so important. He said that the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical discovery ever, and will save more lives than discovery and application of sterile surgical techniques. That, Des, is a very dramatic statement. So when people say, oh, I'm healthy, I don't need it, well, maybe you don't need it yet. Maybe you think you don't need it yet, but why not stay ahead of the curve by providing your body with this very, very important CBD cannabinoid that feeds and activates your body's endocannabinoid system so that your body can be in balance and you can stay healthy. That's what we want people to do.
And Pope, listen, I'm throwing this out there. How many of us know somebody who never smoked or drank and they end up dying of cancer?
Yeah.
Did they know cancer was going on in their body? No. And this is why we would encourage you to actually take the CBD oil, get your body back in balance and everything else. Look, I mean, this is incredible, and it's fantastic to be having a conversation with you, Pope, and I really appreciate it. But, you know, there's something else that we need to discuss here, right? And that is, I know we spoke about the kids, and we spoke about the patient that's sick and they're taking the medication for this reason or that reason or the other. But where would you, or what would you say to somebody who's sitting here watching this tonight saying, I do not need CBD oil? What would you say to them? I'm very interested as somebody with your knowledge.
I would say you do need it. You do need it. And, you know, what I would say is educate yourself. Google CBD and see what you come up with. You will be very, very surprised at the immense benefit that comes from putting CBD in your body. So the reality is that all of us need it. In fact, every vertebrate on this planet needs it, because every vertebrate kind of animal, whether it's human or some other being, has an endocannabinoid system. And unless we feed it and give it what it needs, we will eventually have a problem. And I can tell you, Des, we don't have to look very far in the United States to see the kind of health emergency that we're facing in this country. And I believe that this health emergency can be addressed very, very effectively with CBD.
Okay, I really need to address this issue with you, Pope.
Okay.
I understand, okay, in the United States, you may not have this, but it's come to my attention on several occasions, okay, where people have actually got sick. People have come to me and said, Des, I will never take CBD because when I did take it, it made me sick. You know where they bought their product? They bought it on the high street, they bought it in pharmacies, and they bought it in health shops. Now, I'm going to be cruel to be kind. I'm not going to name any health shops. but I'm talking about well-known top health shops in this country and in the UK. Okay,
Mhm.
we know the pharmaceutical companies have a leg in with one of those particular companies without mentioning names, and it's worth noting that it's a buyer beware out there, and I'm sure you're going to support me on this because a lot of the CBD oil, okay, has been made from the hemp seed, not the plant, but from the seed. And not only that, they have used leaves as a paste. And on the label, if you read the label, which isn't very clear, by the way, it gives you a certain amount of information, but at the bottom of that, it says caution. Now, if you are reading a label that says caution, it's definitely buyer beware. You will not find that with CTFO CBD oil.
No.
What we say is what you get. So on the bottle, what's labeled is exactly what the product, and it's independently verified. And that's important. So if you're going to put something into your body, rubbish, as I call it, from some of these places, I'm not categorizing everybody or painting everybody with the same brush, but if you're going to put something into your body, you damn well sure and make sure what it is. Read the label, make sure it's certified, it's independently verified before you put it in your body. I've had somebody who got extremely sick from taking a product because there was a fungus in that product.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is buyer beware. But we can categorically say, and I know you're going to back me up on this, Bob, that if your product you get from CTFO, you know it's 100% of what it actually says on the label. Am I correct?
That's absolutely right, Des. And I will tell you that, because of the fact that CTFO is that CBD is so much in demand throughout the world, literally. There are a lot of unscrupulous companies and people that are jumping into this industry and producing products and selling it in a lot of different places. And a lot of that product that's being sold out there is not what it says on the label, or the label may be so confusing that you don't even know what actually is in the product. In fact, I'll tell you, there was a study done very recently by Penn Medical that showed over 70% of the products that are sold online were mislabeled. And
Correct.
the fact is that over 65% of all CBD products sold in the United States is sold online. So the answer is consumer beware. Now, we do have independent lab analysis done by ISO accredited laboratories. Those lab reports are on our website. Also, be careful of companies that say we have third-party lab reports and then you can't find them anywhere. If they're not on their website and easily accessible, they're going to make you jump through a lot of hoops to get it, which means they probably don't want you to get it because they may not have an actual lab report. We provide that. We don't do the lab report. We don't do the lab analysis. An independent lab does that. Also, we produce all of our products in a GMP, which stands for Good Manufacturing Practices manufacturing facility. Those facilities are certified. And in order to be certified, they have to do their own independent analysis to make sure that what is on the label of the product they're producing is what is actually in that product. So we have 2 layers of protection for our customers. When they buy our product, they can be 100% sure that it is safe and pure.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you a last question. This is a difficult one. I told you it was going to be a difficult question, didn't
You're a
I?
hard guy. You're a hard guy.
Well, here's the most difficult question for you.
Okay. What?
I want you, before we finish this call, to tell our listeners what is the money back guarantee?
Oh, that's easy. That's not difficult at all, Des. The money back guarantee is 60 days, empty bottle money back guarantee. So if someone buys our product, they have 60 days to use the product. If they're not completely satisfied for any reason and they've used everything that they bought, they will still get their money back, no questions asked. I want to mention something else too. I think that is the guarantee is a very important point, but I want everybody to also understand something. Because of the way our company is structured, this is going to have more impact for people who are looking at getting in our business. because of the way we're structured, and by that I mean the CEOs of our company, the founders of our company, the three founders, do not take a salary from the company. They are not paid executive salaries. They are part of our compensation pay plan, just like we are. The way they earn their money is through the compensation plan. I got to tell you, they're lucky guys because, you know, of course, obviously they're the founders of the company, so they're at the top of the plan. They're earning an awful lot of money because the company is growing at a pace of over 1,000 new people coming in every day. And so obviously they're doing just fine, but they're not taking any money out of the profits of the company. So they're able to, the company is able to take those monies that would be going to executive salaries, and they're able to operate the company so efficiently that we actually have the best prices anywhere on our CBD products, whether it's a health shop down the street, or it's somebody buying something online, or they're buying it from a doctor or a practitioner. They are not going to get a better price than they will get from our company. So,
yeah, and the reason being, Pope, it's a debt-free company and cash rich, correct?
very, very cash rich. The cash flow is extremely strong with this company.
Well, listen, Pope, I have to say, Mac Elvey, that having said it, I didn't give you enough tough questions tonight. We're going to be doing this again soon, but I've enjoyed my conversation with you. I hope that our listeners have enjoyed it. It's been mostly, oh my goodness, it's been so informative. It's incredible. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure all our listeners would too as well, because I know that you're very close to the company. You have a direct line to the company. And most of all, you're my upline. So, folks, if you're listening to this, come on board, get involved, and listen, we're going to have an opportunity to meet this hero who's came out of retirement to be part of this company. So, Pope, we're going to finish there. And again, there's nothing left for me to say, but a very, very big thank you for spending this time with us. I know we possibly went a little longer than we expected to, but what could I do? Speaking to such an interesting person, I couldn't possibly cut it short. And I hope that our listeners appreciate that. So listen, a big thank you to you and all your folks, okay? Thanks very much, and bye for now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.